Hi, well, hello. Welcome to Chillin with Chronically Happy Infusion Day. So, last time I did my arm infusion. This time it is my thighs. I have a bikini bottom swimsuit on underneath this skirt. I am not completely inappropriate, but also I'm going to try my best not to say flash y'all my bikini bottoms. Um, but in order to do my infusion, I have to wear like really short shorts or a short skirt, and I like to choose skirts because I feel like it's a little bit more coverage and it kind of covers it up a little bit, and I can just try my best to be comfortable for the 2 hours it takes to infuse. So let's get started. I am first taking my quilt here and I'm going to unfold it so I have a little bit better cleanliness on my bed. I usually end up kicking this off, but the inside is completely clean. So I'm going to lay that out on my bed because I'm going to put all my supplies on the bed. And I've showed y'all the supplies. I mean, it takes up to one of these and one of these to store all of my stuff. First thing first, I'm going to lay out my mat, and then I'm going to lay out everything on top of it. So I'm going to pause while I get all that done because it's a lot of waste of time just to do all the setup and on video. I don't want to waste my time doing all that on video, so I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm all infusing already. I know I have showed some of y'all in the past, but if you're new to my channel, I have what's called IGG Subclass 2 deficiency, which is a main part of your immune system. IGG 2 Subclass 2 deficiency means specifically that I cannot fight off cells such as cells that are found in pneumonia, bronchitis, and streptococcus. So my body does not produce enough antibodies to be able to fight off pneumonia and bronchitis, and my immune system is like just constantly suppressed. So this gives me antibodies from all people that donate plasma throughout the world, and probably mostly United States. I have to infuse 2 of these syringes. One of them only has 20 milliliter in it, which is the one that's in right now. And this one holds a little over 40. I take a total of 60 milliliters of IgG immunoglobulin protein, which is, again, what people donate plasma for. So thank you for any of you if you donate plasma. As thanks to you, I have this life-saving medication. So thank you so much for anybody that does donate plasma, because it goes directly to people like me that really need it. This is my pump carrier, so I can walk around and do about my business what I need to do when I feel like I need to do it while I infuse. So I infuse subcutaneously, and so I just want to show without flashing too much. I have 2 needles in this leg and 2 in the other, and it goes directly into the layer between my skin and my muscles and bone and stuff. It's subcutaneous infusions that I do. I have to have my EpiPens on standby in case I have a reaction suddenly, which is very common with people like me that have mast cell activation syndrome. We have a lot of reactions to a lot of medications, almost everything out there. So I just wanted to help spread awareness about immunodeficiency, and it's really not that bad once you get going on it. It really isn't. I had one major screw up. The first time I tried to post it to YouTube. Yeah, I didn't do so hot. I did not do so good. I do need to take my vitals, so hang in there with me for that. I don't like all the extra, I don't like the warm lighting. So, I'm going to do this sitting down while I talk it all out. I also do not no longer need my gloves. But since I'm using my bed as kind of a table with my drop cloths and everything on it, I can't kind of like relax on my bed at the time. I'm going to take my temperature. I started infusing at 5:40 p.m. Come on. Alright, there we go. 98.4 is my beginning temperature. 98.4 start temp. And now it's blood pressure time. I feel so professional with my gloves, which I don't really need anymore. I will re-sanitize though from the powder from the latex gloves, so I can get that crap off my hands, or at least rub it in with some alcohol at least. Today I am using a faster infusion rate, so I don't know how it's going to go. (108/66). All right. 108/66 with a pulse. 73 pulse. Alrighty. Now that's done, let me tell you about my day. Today, I've been somewhat productive. Only after I took pretty much a sleep all day long. I did not want to get out of bed today. So, let me set you down there. I was in the middle of like 3 different freaking conversations on Facebook Messenger. Oh, I can't post that because I'm in my freaking computer. Alright, oh goodness, this is such a long message. I've got to read this. Alright, I wish I could make that bigger. Whew. Well, I'll get back to my friend. It took her a long time to write it, so... And I don't want to read any of that out loud. It's not anybody else's business what my friends are dealing with. I'm supposed to be hydrating. Finish my Red Bull because I'm just... Whew, I slept all day long, y'all. I slept all day long. I think what I want to do is I want to try and bust out some bracelets and necklaces for the whiteout party next weekend. I only have like 7 days to go. I don't have much time to prepare. I have my outfit all picked out at least. But look at these adorable freaking keychains that I'm going to turn into necklaces. They're little peeps. Oh my flipping goodness. I wish they had a green one that is a keychain, because that would have just made my life, and a purple, like well, this is kind of purple. It's like a purplish blue. But I had these colors for keychains, and then I did find a very small other peep, but it's bigger in size. And so I'm going to have to figure out a way through the cloth to hang it from a necklace. But yeah, I am super stoked about those. Oh, I would have my scissors right here so I can cut all the tags off while I'm sitting here. But this infusion is going really fast, actually. I think I kind of like the 820 tubing. So the infusion tubing, the length of that determines how fast this infuses. And sorry, I started reading my things. Distraction! So I found these cute peeps, and I couldn't help myself to buy some. I was trying to find other things, so I got this little charm to make into a necklace for a friend, and I got this to make into a bracelet or a necklace for another friend. I want her to feel like a queen, so we're gonna go with that. Isn't that adorable? So I'm stoked about that. I'm gonna get this off of the freaking thing too. I have a lot of beads and stuff to kind of put away, and like the stuffies and the keychains I need to take apart so I can repurpose all the pieces of it. I have been slowly making my so these are sprouts, and I cannot seem to find these clips, period, anywhere. And so I need to glue things to a whole bunch of clips. Well, I found some little teeny clothesline little clips, and so I've been gluing my sprout things onto little teeny clothespin clips that are like iridescent, like clear. They're so pretty. So I made my own version, and I've been slowly doing that over the last couple last week or so, is like gluing 1 or 2 a day to the clips. So I have been making a little bit of forward progress. I just haven't really made that much jewelry lately, and I really need to get on the ball because we're less than 100 days to EDC. I'm within 7 days of my next rave that I'm going to. I haven't decided if I'm going to go see Sylvan King up in Portland because he's coming. So I have some choices to make and some potential tickets to buy. I wonder if it's time to change syringes yet. Almost! It's almost time to change syringes already. And it's only been 15 minutes. That is ridiculously fast. Oh my gosh, I love this tubing. So this is the tubing that I was talking about, which determines how fast it infuses. It's the tube that connects from here to the needle set. So this is a very short tube. The other one I used last week was like twice as long. And yeah, it took forever to infuse. I would prefer the faster tube. Seriously. Like the ones that I started with were like kind of intermediate, and they were like, you know, I could get infused like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, and then it would be done. But man, this one, I can't believe I've done like 20 milliliters in less than 14 minutes. That is absolutely insane. So I have a friend that is doing this by hand because she does not have a pump. I'm not going to get into any specifics about anything, but I have a friend that does not have a pump, and she is slowly doing all of this by hand. And it takes her forever. And I wished I could loan her my pump, but I can't. I can't. This pump is for me and my use only, or a nurse on me. It's just because of the risk of me potentially not getting it back in time for my own infusion. She lives quite a ways away from me. It's like 60 something miles, but it's still, you know, I can't risk not having it in time. she's been wanting to come down here to do it with my pump, and the timing just hasn't worked for either one of us so far. So I mean, if she wanted to infuse here at my house, I'd be totally down for her using my pump that way, but the timing just hasn't worked out at all. I do need to get a box together though to send her other things like the clothes and outfits that I got her to hopefully go to more raves with me, which they're not really raves anymore. They're really just shows because they're so not underground. I consider raves more underground. I hear people calling like festivals raves and stuff. It's like, no, dude, no, those are not raves. Those are what's called festivals. And festivals are not the same as a rave or like a local show at like a local like theater or something, or place that small venues that hold only so many people and so many tickets. So they try to keep it like a reasonable size, whatever that means, of not too many people. But I swear they oversell tickets every time. I did a little crimpy kind of thing with my new, not real crimp iron that's bigger than what the crimp thing was back in the day. It's not a curling iron, but it's not a crimper, but it's kind of close to a crimper. But I wanted to have some fun with my hair today while I do my infusion and have my hair up. So, yeah, I'm just sitting here infusing away. I think it's time to swap out my needle. I think I'm done infused. Give me your needle. Alright, 20 milliliters down, 60 to go. Hold out my armpit a second. Unscrew all the way. This is how my pump works. It takes no batteries. It is not electronically operated. It has nothing except for pressure. It pressurizes according to the size of tube that it is connected to. I have to get a little bit of the air out of this guy. Wasting it. Okay, there we go. Move it from one onto the other. Voila. Minimal thing, and then it only goes in kind of one way. It goes in this way. And there's like a spring in there. You can kind of hear it. That's the spring. And then I just turn it. And then I go and turn this until it no longer goes anymore. Well, it is Stormy. Yeah, she likes to open her my door. Or my parents' bedroom door all the time. Click. Oh, you're supposed to go until you hear the click, but I can just push it all the way down. It's all good. So yeah, that. Oh shoot, that's really sticky stuff too. I was gonna say there's nothing left in there. Whoops, there was. Only a teeny squirt. All right. Oh God, did I help it? Okay, I don't think it went in between my keys on the keyboard. This and wipe that off. Wipe that off. Soak this on that key. It landed on my ALT key on my keyboard. Alt. Alternative. I don't see it anywhere else. That's good. It's such a sticky substance. Well, hello, Stormy. I see you right behind me. No, I don't. That's fine. I'm imagining things. It's my freaking pump carrier. Alright. So now we'll put this sucker back in here. It has like a little window you can look through to see where it's at. But honestly, I really don't like this carrier that much because I just don't. It's kind of awkward for me. I don't know. I don't get it. I can't believe how fast it's infusing. This is a fast tubing. Alright, I gotta go close my door and grab something to drink. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, I am about down to the last 20 milliliters. So, I should be done in the next 15 minutes. This is like a record for how fast to infuse. So, yesterday, after I went to my dental implant, orthopedic, oral, not orthopedic, orthodontic, oral surgeon down in Corvallis. I also have a friend that has flu A right now. I completely masked up, stripped all my clothes when I got home, and I'm like, ugh. But I went and bought her flowers. I got her a bouquet. She sent me specifically, I asked her, I'm like, is there anything I can get you while I'm down here? So I'm not down in Corvallis very often. And she's a very busy person, and so she doesn't have much time to do things. We've only been on like one camp trip together with her nurse son, and then also went to some kind of show together, and then I went somewhere with her and her husband together. I game with her husband nightly. But I care about her. I've known both of them since high school. I've known them for about 20 years. It's crazy. I can't believe it. I've known them for 20 stinking years. That's absolutely bonkers. Actually, 30 years. Almost 30 years I've known these two. That is absolutely crazy. I've known them since like the age of 16, 17. And it's so crazy. I've known them since like 1996. And here it is like so many years later. It's crazy. But crazy cool, like seriously. I didn't keep in touch with him right after high school. I went to the Navy at age 20. I got out of the Navy at around age 30, and then went back to college for about 6 years. After I got out of the Navy, spent 2 years, getting my tattoo, my sleeve. I took 2 years to get my sleeve after the Navy. I went really right when I finished my sleeve, I started college. So, I mean, that's what I've done with my life. I worked since the age of 15. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. I worked at a small little local amusement park type thing called Enchanted Forest outside of Salem, Oregon. I worked there for a summer, and then I worked at Dunkin' Donuts at 15. Then I worked at a Mexican food restaurant that's no longer in service. And then I worked at their restaurant version of that Mexican food place, and I worked there for about 1 to 2 years. And then I did security. Then I did janitorial work, and then I went back to security, and then I worked at a Subway, sandwiches. I've always been working. Like the majority of my teenage adult life, I was working up until I got my medical discharge in the Navy. I was working security work right before I joined the Navy. And then I did that for 9 years. And then my body gave out because of my apparently inherited genetic connective tissue issues, which caused the downfall of everything. And then I got, I've been dealing with the VA for a long time. I got a little triggered earlier. I made a Facebook post about what I've been dealing with. I've been fighting the VA since 2011 about this diagnosis. I have proof of an MRI showing I did not have it. And then all of a sudden, I had it. So anyways, other people's chats are popping up here like crazy. So anyways, back to my original story. I was talking about how I took this friend She sent me a picture yesterday saying, if you can find me this, that would be great. And I went to 2 different stores, Trader Joe's and like a natural grocery store, to try and find this like immunity boost shot thing, with ginger and lemon in particular in it. But I couldn't find that exact one that she had, but I got her 3 different types of the same brand with similar ingredients. So I helped her out. So I did that. I got her that. I got her a bouquet of flowers, and I had some cards laying around for all-purpose for, basically instances like this. If I have a friend that needs some cheering up, I'll send them a card randomly or give them a card. My friend that I got these for had made a Facebook post talking about how she's like a big kid essentially, and she just wishes she could be kind of waited on, and her husband's too. Does have a really involved job at the office and kind of at home, and so he doesn't really get that much time to do this kind of stuff. And so I want to inspire others to lift other women up. As it shouldn't be weird for a woman to give another woman flowers, or a woman to a man flowers. Like, it shouldn't be abnormal. It should be a gesture to show that you care. I am also a gift giver, so I love giving gifts. I'm a giving person. Just don't take me for granted, and don't be a jerk about it. When I showed up last night with this card, bouquet of flowers, all of those things, I also gave her that big heart stuffy that I had. And it had like little Velcro arms and legs, and at the end of them they had Velcro, so you can hang the heart with, like, I had sunglasses on too or whatever. It was really cute. So anyway, I handed that to her, and she had to take her glasses off because she started crying, dude. Like, she just needs people to help uplift her. She doesn't get that very often. And so I really want to push for y'all to just don't make it weird. Just go help lift each other up. There's enough evil and enough trolls online to tear you down and make you feel bad about yourself. But you shouldn't. You need to celebrate each other and help each other out when you can. When there's opportunity, seize the opportunity to help somebody and to help brighten somebody's day. One little compliment can also help potentially save somebody's life, seriously. If somebody's like just about over the edge and randomly one act of kindness or compliment can honestly save somebody's life, because they will feel like somebody really does give a damn about them. And so she was really happy. I know she was. And I know she was greatly appreciative of especially the shots that I got her. The other stuff were just extra. She had no clue I was going to give her anything extra than just what she asked for. And I'm not trying to make her husband look bad or anything, but he's just a different breed. I like the dude because I game with him every night, but like, I don't feel like he has quite the capacity to really like take that extra few steps. He's just not that type of person. And she knew what she knew what she was getting into when she married him back in the day. She definitely knows now. But I did want to include that I love Trader Joe's. I don't shop there very regularly. And I went to this one down in Corvallis, which, a complete different thing for me. Even though I did go to school in Corvallis at Oregon State University. Like, I've been through that area. I just never shopped there. Because I lived further away when I was attending college there. I made like the drive, the 45, 50 hour long drive to college every single day. Round trip, that's 2 hours roughly of my time that I spent driving to and from my college when I was getting my forestry degree at Oregon State University. But anyway, back to my story. I'm going to finish this in the next few minutes because I got to take my pump off and finish up this infusion because it's about done, yo. That's sweet. Can't believe how fast it is. It was less than an hour to infuse with this tubing. Like, I'm going to like ask for this tubing, yo, because yeah, yo. Who responded to that? It won't show me. It's hidden. Can I heart it too? Ooh, I hearted it too. Oh, it disappeared. Nope, I'm still blocked. Somebody blocked me, and I'm still in the group chat and messenger chats, but I still can't react to their stuff. Mother. So anyway, I told the dude at the register the little bit of the story about like how I was searching for this item, even though they didn't carry it. I still bought some things from him, and he's like, "Well, does she like chocolate? Have this on the house." I'm like, a full package of these peanut butter cups? I hate dark chocolate, but you know what? I don't hate free. So I'm going to eat some dark chocolate peanut butter cups. I'm sorry, my friend didn't get them, but she got a card, she got flowers, she got 3 shots of that stuff. I mean, I didn't want to go overboard. You know, she don't need chocolate to complicate her, healing right now. So I thought I'd take the chocolate off. So, anyways, it is what it is. But she really loved everything I got her, and I just want to be a good example and show others, it doesn't take much just to do a little simple extra something for somebody. It really can help brighten somebody's day. So, anyways, I am pretty much almost done with my infusion. Look at this. This is syringe number 2. Look at that. It's almost there. It is like on the verge. I'm at like 5 milliliters left. And in about 10 minutes, it's going to be an hour since I started. This is phenomenal, yo. I love this tubing. Unfortunately, I don't have much more of this tubing. I am going to give the pharmacy a call probably tomorrow to check the status. I need to MyChart message some doctors tomorrow. I have a potential rave to go tomorrow night. I got so many different outfits to wear. I don't even know which one I'm going to wear, so I might do a little fashion show later, or tomorrow during the day, do a fashion show and see what y'all think about what I'm wearing tomorrow night. So I'm going to get on out of here, wrap this up, and wrap up this infusion and pull all these needles out of my legs and get them in their sharps container. Sharps containers behind me. Oop, see it? Oop, oop. There. Right there. There's my sharps container. I gotta put all my little needle sets in that. So I hope that everybody has a wonderful evening, day, afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. If you could please subscribe and like some of my videos, leave a comment. Tell me about you. I want to know who's watching my content, who's watching it all the way through. Just let me know, guys. I want to know who y'all are and what kind of content do you want to see from me that I'm not putting out. What can I do to help keep y'all's interest? Should I be doing some, crafting while I talk? Should I be, what should I be doing? Like, I need some help here. Give me some suggestions in the comment thread, and I'll react and respond to them. So just let me know. I love you guys all so much. Kisses and gentle hugs, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.